So in the same way that we have parameters, we can return values from functions so that it really actually works as a black box. So a function, remember, can be a do something or return something or both type function. If I want to return something from a function, then I have to capture that and do something with it in Python, or else it goes away. So, for example, if I have, well, let's just use my sample code here. Okay, so let's say I have this function where it says do addition. I give it two numbers that are integers. You can see inside that function, I have a variable called int answer equals int number 2. Important to know and remember, as far as variables go, what happens in the function stays in the function. So if I create this variable inside the function, I can't access that variable outside the function. None of these, the parameters and any variables that I create inside the function. But what happens is I create int answer and I give it the value of int number 1 plus int number 2. And then on the next line, I use the return keyword to send it back. So it returns that answer to the program. And in this case, what I have to do is I have to, when I call that function, I have to capture the result in a variable and print it. So when I run that, 2 plus 3 is 5, there's that. Now remember, a function can be a do something and a return something. So if I print here, doing the math, this happens inside the function. This gets printed outside the function because it's returning. It prints this and then returns the answer so that we can capture that in the variable and print it. This function will still run. It will still run if I do it just like this, do addition 2, 3. It's still going to work. Watch what it does. See, it still prints doing the math, but the number 5 that it returns, I don't capture, I don't do anything with it, so it just goes away. Another way that I can do this is I can put a function inside a function, okay? So that whatever this returns, it's immediately printed. So when I have a function with a function inside of it, the function inside is where we start. So we do addition 2, 3, and then we print that out. You can see that it still does the same two things. I'm going to leave this code up here, and I'd like you to play around with this for a few minutes so you can get a feel for things.